Everyone, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining. My name is Renata from Minerva, and today I have some trends for you. You guys are going to love these because they are pretty much the best wearable trends that you can sew for yourself, for your loved ones. Let's take a look at what is trending right now. Okay guys, so the first trend is elevated or luxe loungewear pieces. Pieces that are comfortable, that are cozy, that you can chill out at home with, and then after that, if you feel the need to go outside, to go do something, you aren't really going to worry about redressing because these are loungewear pieces that look ready to walk out the door. So let us take a look at some of the inspirations that you guys could possibly make. First up, we have this really beautiful two-piece. I love that this cami is of a really beautiful sort of rusty color. It's really pretty and it's definitely a dynamic color. Don't worry, you guys, we've got you covered. We have a few fabric options coming up right after this. Secondly, we have this really nice two-piece set. It has an elbow length sleeve, there is a collar, and I think that makes it really comfortable, as well as an easy transition from chilling out at home, then going out. The pants is very comfortable, and this is something that we can really easily recreate. The third option is this belted cardigan. Love this one, super comfy. It can work with any outfit, and you can go anywhere with this. There is many options to style this one and color options as well. The second trend is awesome. When we get to that, you guys are going to see that there is a slight theme to the first few trends that we're talking about right now, because last year, 2020, was very challenging and different, and we've changed our lifestyles, the way we live and how we go about our days. So it's a very comfortable sort of trending going on. We're more relaxed, everything's a little bit less formal going forward. The fabric options for this trends are beautiful. We have a few textured knits. These work well. They have a little stretch, a little give for your projects. Now the pattern options for this one is McCall's 9212. I like this one because it's really similar and has that look and feel of the wrapped cardigan, and it's not a difficult make. So that is a good option, and I like the wider shawl style of this one as well. The next option for a comfy piece, which I thought would work really well if you had a pull-on pants, like you can go and find a similar PJ pattern for the lounge pants, and you can use McCall's 8144. McCall's 8144 is a good option for a lounge piece, I feel, because it's super comfy. It looks just like a cozy piece. Using the right fabric, you'll have a comfortable piece, especially if you find or have a pajama style pants pattern. That would make a really great piece for you. I'm telling you, it's going to look awesome. You're going to feel comfortable, and then you'll be in the know and on trend. I also thought Butterick 6031 was a very beautiful option because it has that sort of luxurious feel, a 1960s sort of feel, vintage style. It will give you a really nice loungewear feel, and you can throw a cardigan over this and wear some really nice wide leg pants, and you have an awesome loungewear piece, especially if you sew the cardigan and the pants in something like cashmere or velvet or velveteen. I think that this would be an awesome option for you guys. Now, let's take a look at the fabric options. There are four fabric options for the loungewear trend. These work very well with the inspiration that were shared earlier based on the fabric content and the texture as well as the look. So the first option here has sort of a swirly feel to it, but it's a textured piece. So there's a lot of depth when you look into this because of the different shades of the beige. And the second option is definitely a play with the eye, but it's a beautiful fabric and it would make a very gorgeous item. The third one is more of a black and white knit fabric. These would definitely make some comfortable tees as well as lounge pants to just chill with, to feel comfy with. Sometimes, you don't like having a tight waistband on, and using one of these and creating an elasticized waistband in your piece definitely adds to the comfort level as well. And lastly, there is this very beautiful, very luxe velvet piece that is so magnificent. I'm telling you, this fabric should be used to make McCall's M8144. I can envision that right now. It is beautiful and it would look amazing. So that is it for trend number one. Let us go into trend number two. This trend ties in with the first one, and I feel a little bit with the third one that's coming up because of 2021 and how things have changed and how our lifestyle has changed and how we've been more at home or we've been more indoors. This is also a really, really awesome trend for comfort and knocking around town and going and grabbing stuff. The sweater set or bralette set. A few months ago, Katie Holmes made a real splash of virally with her outfit while she was crossing the street. It was a very sexy sweater set. I believe that was a bralette she was wearing, but for those of you that are like me, we will wear a tank top and we still get that look and feel of the sweater set. It's more of an updated knit sort of look. There are more two-piece knit sets and it doesn't look like matronly. It's just more modern and it looks beautiful and it's comfortable and fun. So let us take a look at a few inspos for this trend. This first sweater is like a typical sort of grandpa sweater, but it's comfortable. When you want to be cozy, you don't really care what things look like because you're like, I want to be cozy. I want to be comfortable. This one definitely is cozy and comfortable. And although it has a lot of the grandpa look to it, I think it still looks very modern and the colors look great. And you just have to pair this correctly with your outfit and it will look good and you'll feel great and you'll be comfortable. That is one thing that's very important. Feeling comfortable in the pieces that you make or anything. That's the most important thing here. Now, the second option is pretty similar to the Katie Holmes set. But again, we are considering having a tank top if this isn't your style. As always, trends, they come and go, but you must never neglect your own personal style as well as how you feel. Because at the end of the day, your happiness is the most important. We are here just giving you the trends. So if it works for you, it works. If it doesn't, don't worry. And you are just in the know for even your loved ones, if you have to make a present or you have to sew something for someone, at least you know what is going on regarding trends, especially if you are not a trend person. At least you have this information in your toolbox ready to go if needed. So let's continue on with the third inspiration. I really like this one. This one is such a pretty color. I think that it also kind of sort of ties in with the first trend, but it's just a real cool, cute sweater set as well as a comfy pants. So we're hitting the loungewear trend and we're hitting the sweater set here with this inspiration piece. So some of the patterns that I thought would work nicely with these, and again, I want to let you guys know that all the information that I'm sharing with you today will be tagged below so you guys can go visit the links, and if you find something or you need to know where they're at, the links will take you there. Now, the very first pattern that I thought of when researching for this trend was the Simplicity 8224. I've seen this one around before, and I think that it is the perfect match because there are a lot of pieces in here that can definitely work to create a similar silhouette. The second option is Jaylee 3677. It is a cardigan and it really gives you that feel of the first cardigan that was shared in this trend. The next pattern is Ali Olsen's Skylar Tank. This is really a nice pattern. I like the details because it gives you a real feel. It has that ready to wear look and feel, and I think that's always a plus when you're using patterns, that they come out almost like you've walked out of a department store. I think that's a good pattern and a good feeling for you after you've sewn a project. There are two options for this trend. The cotton cable knit fabric, because it really looked like the inspiration, the blue sweater set with bottoms. It looked very similar, so you get that ready to wear look and similar feel to the inspiration. And we have this cabled textured knit as an option for this trend. These work nicely. They have stretch again because of the dynamics of the trend and the time. So most of the fabrics that are shown are going to have a little more knit, elastine, a little stretch, but good structure and great recovery. The third trend is the hoodie. You're going to see a lot more of hoodies out there. They're being paired with skirts. They're being paired with jackets, blazers, just tucking them under those items and making it a little more sleek, a little more elevated and updated. So trend 3, most of us already own patterns, but I have some really good ones for you today. Now let's take a look at some of the inspiration so you can see how it's being styled for the spring 2021 season. The first inspiration here is very comfortable. Baseball hat being worn with this. This is under a very light rain jacket and just strolling around. It's just a really nice, comfortable piece. And like I said, it all ties in with that comfortable trend that we're seeing all together here. The second option, it's under a jacket, and this jacket is a little more structured, but it's being worn with shorts and you just look so comfortable and very modern. Totally not a typical outfit put together here, but it's amazing to see it and then get the idea of how you can bring that into your sewing space. The third option, as you guys can see, is a close-up of it with a jacket or a blazer zipped up. It's just a close-up version so you guys have an idea of the actual feel and look of this trend. Next is just a very comfortable typical hoodie that we've seen all over, but again, unique color, full outfit, but it just doesn't always seem super sporty. It does feel a little elevated. And finally, I have this awesome option here. This one is my favorite. I really like this one. I think it pulled together really nicely. There are so many amazing blazer options out there to sew, as well as hoodies, and I like the color combination. This one has a sort of caramel color and it's under this espresso color, and it just looks really nice, very sleek and beautiful. So these are the options for the third trend. Now let's take a look at some of the patterns that we can bring these pieces to life in. Meet me in the next section. First up, we have Birder 6478. This is from the Birder Young, but it is definitely available to all of us to try. And I really think that the lines on this is amazing. You can definitely switch up your fabrics so you can have a very nice look, a sleek look. You can change up the material and create your own aesthetics, but pulling that style or that trend into your sewing for the spring season. The next option we have is McCall's 8070. I like how they sewed this up in some cozy, comfy material. We've all been talking about this throughout this video. Comfortable material, elevated material, velvet, the lush stuff, and this can be sewn up, and you guys will definitely be pulling in the trends into your sewing space. It's not always easy to do, but when you have a little idea and know what's going on, your pieces will look great and you'll feel comfortable. And I feel like this season, everyone can find the trends more to their liking because it's so comfortable and it's very, very wearable. The third option is Simplicity 8790. This one has a dress, and I think hoodie dresses are super cute. Can you imagine wearing a really nice hoodie dress with a blazer? It would look so cute. Find the perfect color that works for you and stitch that baby up, and you will be in heaven and you'll be comfortable. Now let's take a look at this next McCall's. The McCalls have been putting out some really nice patterns over the last few years, and I feel like this last season was really good. They had amazing options and they just knocked it out of the ballpark with their designs for fall 2020, and then moving into 2021, you guys, they're going to have some awesome pieces too. So the McCall's M8143 is a really good option for a hoodie as well, or if you wanted to zip up. I thought I would just throw this one in there because it is a good make and it's very stylish. They have really nice lines and good reviews out there. Let us move on to trend number 4. Trend number 4 is probably my favorite. You will love these. They are super comfortable again. Always going on the train, man. We are on the comfortable train for spring 2021. Knit dresses are beautiful. They're comfortable. You can wear them home, to the beach, to the park. They're just so versatile. You can use great neutral colors. You can pair them with cardigans. You can wear them with hoodies over them. They are awesome. Now, let us consider some of these options. But before we get to that, not only are knit dresses on trend, but midi or maxi floral dresses. Floor length dresses, longer dresses are also on trend. And from last season, we have seen dark florals on trend, but it is still here. So if you are a person that likes florals, you like dark florals, they are still sticking around. They're not going anywhere for a while. So I have options for you for both knit dresses and florals. Let's take a look at those inspirations right now. This first inspiration is super cute. It's sort of a crochet style. This is more of the look and the feel of a knitted dress, and I like the color on this one. It's just so rich and very comfortable. Next, we have this very bold purple. So beautiful. Yes, awesome. You guys, if you like this sort of look and silhouette, this is a great style and option for you. But always remember, these are just inspiration pieces. You can look at the lines on this dress and decide, I want that neckline, but maybe I don't want it that fitted. So you just take that out of this inspiration and create your own masterpiece for you. The next option is another more fitted dress, but it has some details on the hem. This one is definitely a winner because of the details on it, as well as the fabric and texture that it was made with. The fourth option is another, yes, body skimming, and that's the thing with knitted dresses, which are currently on trend. They're more towards the fitted style. So if you aren't into like super tight fitted silhouettes, then maybe you want to navigate your way towards the dark florals full skirt version of this trend. Maybe you want to go with longer dresses made with knit fabric or florals. So let me share with you some options for fabric as well as some options for dresses. I picked three of the simplicities that are really big out there right now, but they have good reviews, and I think that's very important that you get patterns that work, that have good reviews, and that look very nice and are still on trend. So let's take a look at these now. The first simplicity is 91.75. I like this mock neckline on this dress. I like the silhouette, the look of it, and the design. It just looks very structured and beautiful. You can make this up in some very good quality knit fabric, ones that have great recovery. The next simplicity is 91.76. This silhouette is giving me a vintage vibe. If you are the person that likes vintage, then this is the pattern for you. The length is beautiful as well, and there are always lengthen and shorten lines on patterns. So if you're not into long skirts or dresses, you can just edit your piece to work for you. But I do like that this has a vintage feel to it. It just looks more polished and definitely elegant. The next simplicity is 91.73, a very feminine look and feel to this one. The sleeves are beautiful. I do like that there is also a tie in one of the variations, but this would look amazing in a floral fabric. Another option that I chose for this section, I also chose Style So Me, Erica's dress. I like the detail on this dress. I like the sleeves, and I like that the back is open. It's a very unique detail to have when everything is very serious in front, and to have an amazing wow factor in the back. So I thought that was really good options for the knitted dress trend. Okay, so let's take a look at some of the inspirations for that floral, dark floral side of the dress trend. Now let's take a look at inspirations for this trend. First up, we have this really beautiful sort of lightly muted fabric on this dress. The details are so beautiful. It's kind of hard to miss the details, but then that allows you some extra time to really zone in and look at the dress to see what's going on there. And there is so much details. It's like a story being told. And I feel that's very important with our pieces, because when we make our pieces, we are definitely telling a story. We're telling a story about who we are, and that is always awesome to share. Now, this second option is very pretty. It has a lot of ditzy print, but it does have a lot of pleats and tucks, and you just about miss those because of the fabric. And like I was saying about stories being told by details that are hidden, this is very much the same thing. You almost miss the details on these, but then you're like, oh wait, something is going on there and I'm not seeing it. I like those pieces. Those pieces are great. Now the third one, yes, this one it's black. We all know you can't really see a lot of details on black, but the skirt is voluminous and the sleeves are pretty. So that there are details that you do see regardless of the colors, and it does draw you to it. I do like that they've added an accent by the scarf on the neck, so that elevates this dress again. And we are going to see beautiful fabrics that can recreate these pieces. So here are a few that really makes you excited about the spring season, but the colors are beautiful and they're happy. So first up we have Lady McElroy Linen Viscose. This is a very beautiful fabric. The print is amazing. It would look just gorgeous in a dress, and you will have a really beautiful statement piece for many years to come. This next option is a polyester viscose. It's such a beautiful fabric. I feel it has so much trend in it. It's just a fabric that spews beauty. It's so magnificent and would create just the most pretty, dynamic dress or skirt that you choose. In love, I am with this fabric. It's so beautiful. You can't put into words how pretty that is, because when you create something with this, it's just going to be a dream. It's very beautiful. I really like this fabric, and I think it would make a wonderful piece for someone, or even a gift. That would be just the most magical thing someone can do, because this fabric is very beautiful. The other options are a few beautiful chalets. Now these chalets are florals and they're so pretty. Pretty, beautiful dresses with floral designs are just so awesome. They're just so amazing. They get you excited. They make you feel happy. How can you not feel happy when you see these fabric? They're so beautiful. They create so much happiness when they're made into something amazing, and they will look great in your wardrobe, but they'll just put a smile on your face. I mean, if you're not having a good day and you have a beautiful piece, you feel happy, and that brightens up your day a little bit more. And that is exactly what we're going for here at Minerva headquarters. We want to make sure that you guys are happy with the pieces that you make, and these fabrics definitely put a smile on my face, so I know they'll put a smile on yours. Now, let's take a look at trend number 5 that I'm sharing here today. Relaxed denim has been coming on for the last few seasons, but it's not just relaxed jeans, because we're seeing a decline in the skinny jeans, that skin tight jeans. I think it has a lot to do with 2020 and how things have changed. Nobody really wants to have that sucking out my life skinny pants anymore. So we have a lot more relaxed jeans, boyfriend style jeans, girlfriend style jeans, just a bunch of different jean style. Another thing are relaxed pieces. So we're seeing relaxed shirts, we're seeing pants, we're just seeing different pieces made up with denim. And I'm just going to say that the trend that follows this is pretty much along the same line. First up, we have this dynamic denim shirt. It has all the power in it. You will look magnificent if you recreate something similar to this. It has the most beautiful silhouette. The coloring of the denim is also doing it justice. This one is a winner. The next inspiration is the pairing of this fantastic shirt with a beautiful skirt. Doesn't this just look amazing? Yes, fantastic. The third inspiration is definitely a power walker. This is the power woman. She is in control. She's got everything covered. She is just in control. This is a beautiful silhouette. The shirt, the denim, the look, the feel. Yes, you guys, we will look amazing with these pieces. Now, let's take another look at denim on denim. This is common. It's been here a while, but this piece is really nice. It's also going on to the trend of the broad shoulders trend that's going on right now. But I do like this piece. It's got a lot of details that if you want to take one aspect out of it into your wardrobe, this would look amazing. Here are the fabric options for this trend. There is this is the 8-ounce washed denim fabric. It's got really a great relaxed feel. There's no stretch in this, so you definitely have to make a relaxed style pants, one that fits you exactly, no stretch. Key there, no stretch. The next option is the Robert Kaufman 4.8-ounce linen denim fabric. This is the color indigo. And the third option we have is this stretch cord fabric, which would look really nice in a skirt. So here are a few patterns that would work really nicely for this. We have McCall's M8011. This is a typical denim jacket style. We can use this for pretty much any fabric that has that sort of denim feel, a linen, and have that same sort of color going on there. The next pattern is Vogue 1710. This is a great option to use with chambray. Anything that has that sort of denim look and feel, but in a lighter version, would work really great for this pattern. I thought it just had a unique style. That is why it works really great for this relaxed trend. Next, we have How to Do Fashion number 9, Ronnie. This would look great in a light denim fabric paired with some white wide leg pants and some amazing high heels. Wide leg trousers, trend 6, trend 6. Trend 6 is wide leg trousers. Similar to the relaxed denim we are seeing emerging going on with some of these trending. Wide leg and that sort of relaxed denim, they really go hand in hand, but wide leg trousers can be any material as long as they're wide leg. And don't forget the rule of proportions when you are working with your wide leg pieces or your broad shoulder pieces, which is the next trend. The volume proportion trick is wherever the most volume is, the opposite side should be less. Now, I love trousers. I think they look great. They elongate your legs. So if you are shorter in the leg or you have a shorter torso, wearing wide legs would definitely help you just look a lot longer and leaner. So for this, I have just 3 options. We've seen wide leg trousers many times before. Here are a few that I thought would just get your creative juices flowing. So this first one is a typical outfit you're going to work. It's wide leg, but it's really definitely a floor length one. We see these and they look very sleek and very professional. The second color is more of a mustardy color, but it definitely hits the ankle, and the heels really create a nice long look as well. So you get that same effect with it, even if it's not floor length. I do like the blouse that it's paired with. That color is beautiful. The cream color is just very nice, neutral, and can go a long way. The sleeves on that blouse is definitely one to consider. It's beautiful. Now, the third option is a really nice wide leg paired with some black short sleeve top and a dark belt, and it's definitely tying in with the shoes, just kind of adding that color there. It looks really great. For this trend, Birder Style 6573 is a great option, as well as Butterick B6800, which works well for any of the denim style trends that were shared here today. A few other options regarding the wide legs. The Flint from Megan Nielsen is a great option. It is a very versatile pattern. It fits really well. The instructions are on par, very, very helpful. It's really a good pattern. The Dawn jeans is another option if you're looking for that sort of relaxed denim look and you're not sure what pattern to work with. That's another good option for you guys to try. Now on to trend 7. I hinted to this earlier when I said, broad shoulders. Well, trend 7 is broad shoulders, puff shoulders, as well as padded shoulders. There were a lot of padded, really, really big things going on up here, like really big things going on up here. But for us, we're not going to go that far in this video. I do have some inspirations, but not super high fashion. So the broad shoulder trend, as you guys can see, this very first one gives you a hint and a taste of what I was speaking about earlier. It is very wide, but there is a way to create the silhouette to look beautiful, and it has been done with this one. The next inspiration is this really sort of mustardy brown color. I like the Peter Pan color that's going on there, but I also like the depth and the width of the puffed sleeve, that sleeve there with the band. It just looks really very beautiful. And here's a different view of a similar style to the extended shoulder on a long sleeve. These were all over the place and they are very strong. These details are very strong details, and they do add a lot of emphasis to your shoulders. So if you are sloping shoulders, this definitely is a trend for you. If you're broad shoulder like me, I never really use that as a hindrance for wearing puff sleeves anymore. So go right ahead and try these out. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't, but you give it a try. We have a few more pieces because sometimes some aspects of the style may not work for you. So we have this green number here. It is beautiful. I love this one. It's just so pretty. The puff works well. The slit on the dress works well. The next option is this beautiful top. It's just like a waterfall in the front, but it has that really powerful shoulders and it's beautiful. This is one that I would wear. It just looks great. Okay, so here are the pattern possibilities for this one. The first one is M8043. This one is a high neck with multiple sleeve options and a deep V. It's got some ruching at the waistline. It's very beautiful and very sexy. The next option is McCall's M7978. It has that peasant feel to it, but it also gives you that sleeve detail So you can always consider adding padded shoulders to create that illusion of a puffed sleeve or a broad shoulder. Simplicity 9098 is a great option for this trend. The sleeves are beautiful, it has some detail to it, and it would work nicely. Simplicity 90112. Again, the sleeve details is what we're considering with this trend, and it would definitely work for most. What is really nice about this is the details on the neckline. It's just a very unique feature, as well as the sleeve. That double flounce looks very beautiful, and yet it's a very relaxed dress. Next up is M7900. This one is giving you just a teensy hint of the broad shoulder, and we are done with number 7. Let's move on to the next trend. Number 8, black and white. That is the trend. You can wear it white and black, or multiple black and white pieces, black and white floral on the pattern. You can choose what you want, but basically the trend is black and white, and I have some fabric options for you. You guys will also see some really good inspiration. So let's jump to the inspirations first, and then I will share with you the fabrics. First up, we have this awesome, just high fashion design. It looks beautiful. It's just black and white, and it's just got that sort of rosette going on here. That is a very pretty detail. Anyone that loves fairy tales and pretty stuff would like this one. The second inspiration is this abstract two-piece. So it's a jacket or a shirt and the pants, and there's just multiple ways that the black and white pieces has been added. It just adds a lot of dimension, and your eyes are going a lot of different places, but they are on great details. So the shoulders and the front, it just looks very beautiful. A little busy, but good. The third option probably is the favorite out of the bunch because it is very wearable. This piece is a halter, then the bottom matches really nicely with the dots on the top, and there is that red and black detail there. So it pairs really nicely, and this one created a very beautiful wearable silhouette. So let's take a look at some of the fabric options. We have a bunch of them to share with you. Don't forget that the tags will be left there that will take you to these awesome fabrics. Here we go. Okay, so first up we have the Ponte double knit. This is a great fabric for beginners because it's ponte knit and it is easy to work with. There are 3 color combinations for this one. There is a black and ivory, there is ivory and navy, and there is the blue and ivory. Next is a rose hobble cotton poplin. Super cute. Love it in black and white. It would go amazing if you tried to pair it with one of the spotty prints. Here we have the beautiful textured knit fabric. Another great option to pair nicely to create a cardigan or some comfy pants. Viscose chalets in black. This one has a very nice drape and would make a beautiful floor length dress. It would also make some really great blouses and just feel comfortable and very beautiful and refined. Now we have the yarn dyed cotton chambray. This is a great option if you wanted to make any sort of shirts or skirts, anything that has pleats but needs sharp line. This is a great option. That is pretty much all the trends that we can sew that are wearable for spring 2021. Lastly, which isn't really a trend that we can sew, but we can, but we don't typically do, are belts. Belts are pretty big this season. They come in all shapes, sizes, and colors. So they can be really wide or very skinny. We do have Birder style 6393 as an option for you if you wanted to try your hand at making a belt to add to your ensemble. We hope that you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget that all the information you need will be left below. Also, the tags will take you to all the items that were shared here today. We'd also like to encourage you to visit the Minerva website. It is brand new and it has many features. We provide amazing sewing kits. We also have a great community of sewers that you can go check out and get inspiration from, as well as you can follow your favorite Minerva ambassador. Thank you again for watching this video. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.